Morning, sixth graders. First thing I want to do is to pause the video and for you guys to do the two parts of the bell work here. So take out your assignment books to write in the assignment, which is to finish the sim lab, the simulator lab that we're going to work on in class today. If you don't finish it, it is homework and due Thursday. And then the second thing is to review your particle drawing sheet and the states of matter table sheet that I gave you last week, because we're going to have a little enter slip here in about 5 minutes that you're not allowed to use any materials for. And I just kind of want to, it is for a grade, and I just want to see where we're at and how well we know this material. Okay, so pause the video, take care of those things, and then the teacher will play the video once we're all ready. All right, so now you need to take your binders and put them away. Take out a pencil if you don't have one. Can't have anything out that has information about states of matter. We're going to take an enter slip where I have 10 statements for you, and you are just going to circle the word or the phrase that completes the statement correctly based on the information. Teacher will now pass out your enter slip. When you are done, listen closely. Turn the enter slip over, draw a picture on the back. Just wait until the teacher says that time is up, and then they will be collected. Okay, so you're not going to turn them in early. Just turn them over, draw a picture. If you don't know what to draw the newest superhero, states of matter superhero. So make it a superhero that is related to the states of matter. Be creative. When you're done, turn it over, draw, wait for the teacher to come around and collect it, and then we can pause the video at this point and then come back to the video as a whole class, and we'll talk about what we're going to work on after the enter slip. Good luck. All right, now that you are done with the enter slip, keep your Chromebooks closed for a moment and just kind of listen to the directions. I'm going to go through all the directions, how to use the website, how to do the lab, and then you're just going to use the rest of the time to work. Hopefully you'll get it done here in class and you can turn it in. If you do not finish it in class, this is what we wrote in our assignment books for homework. So in a moment when you open your Chromebooks, not now, you are going to click to use this website to help you complete the lab. The teacher will now pass out the lab sheet to you, and you're going to use a pencil to answer the questions and to do some drawings on the lab sheet. Let's take a look at the website here as she is passing out the sheet for you for the lab. Okay, when you click on the link, it gives you 3 different choices. The one that's highlighted to start states, that's where we're going to start. So go ahead and click on that. We're going to leave it as neon. That's the substance. It's a special type of element that is on the periodic table. And for part 1, all we're doing is looking at the particles in the 3 different states of matter. There is no plasma on this, as you can see. So all you do is click solid, liquid, and gas to move between the 3 to take a look at what the particles look like to use to help answer your sheet. So let's go ahead and take a look at your sheet here real quick. Okay. In the jar here is where you're going to draw in the particles. The way it looks of a solid, you draw them in here. 2 questions or 2 prompts to answer. It then tells you to click on the button that says liquid. Wait about 30 seconds. So you're almost going to want to count 30 seconds. If you don't wait 30 seconds, you're not going to have a true picture of what neon looks like as a liquid. But once you wait 30 seconds, same deal. Draw in the jar what the particles look like. Answer the 2 prompts. Turn it over. Same thing. Gas. You don't have to wait 30 seconds this time. And go ahead and do the gas. Draw them. Answer the 2 prompts. All right, let's talk about part 2 now. Part 2 is moving into our second part of the unit, which is now states of matter changing from one to another, and talking about why it happens and what happens. So there's a refresh button to click on the lab, or I'm sorry, on the website. So do that. The object becomes solid again. Before you do anything else, we're going to write a hypothesis, and you would predict what's going to happen to the particles if heat is added to the particles. Then it says, using the sliding tool on the bucket, click and hold the slider up towards the heat. All right, so let me show this to you on the website here. You actually have to click and hold it up, because if you let go, the heat goes away. All right, so you want to click and hold it up. All right. All right. Oh, sorry. Let me get this back up here. There you go. Observe what happens to the particles of a solid. Describe what happens to those particles. As you watch it and describe it, there are some other questions to answer. Then you continue to the bottom for 6, 7, and 8, and it's kind of the same procedure. Just make sure that as you're reading these, like when you get to number 8, okay, it says, hold the slider for at least 30 to 45 seconds. At least 30 to 45 seconds. So make sure that you are really doing that. Okay, follow those directions. Otherwise, you're not going to see what we want you to see. Final part of the lab, 4 analysis and conclusion questions, where you're just kind of drawing conclusions based off of what you have observed in the lab. And that's what we do in science. We draw conclusions off of data. The data that we're collecting today is just with our observations, with our eyes using the simulator. If you finish this before class ends, you can hand it in to the teacher. If you don't finish it before class ends, it is homework and it is due by Thursday. So make sure you get it done for Thursday. All right. Sorry I'm not there today. Miss you guys, and I'll see you on Thursday. Have a good day.